Good.
Let's do it.
Party started.
I know.
What do we
Can you
need?
see me? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, a band. I'm really organised this morning. A band if you have one, but you don't need it. It's like for one exercise. So if you haven't got it, don't worry. I'm just going to move this around a bit. I've done my lack of whiteboard thing again this morning, so there's going to be a lot of checking the old iPad.
I can't read the whiteboard for love nor money anyway.
Well, I did have it. Yeah, that was. I've got little ones that I have propped up behind you, so I can just read what we're doing easily. But right, onto your back. Let's start. Just lots and lots of mobility as it's Monday. Oh my word.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah. So put your hands behind your head, and then try and keep your elbows on the floor as you roll your knees from side to side. Oh, it's nice. How is everyone this morning?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
DOMs from Saturday.
Really? Where are the DOMs? That's the important thing.
Hamstrings, quads. Oh no, hamstrings, glutes.
Good. We like that. The right place. I haven't set the little balancing challenge yet, but I'll do that today. I'm just going to put you on mute now. So keep rolling your knees from side to side. All the videos that I've recorded throughout the week, rather than posting them like last time with passwords that you have to enter to get into them, I've put them all on YouTube, so those links will be easy to follow. Only it takes quite a few hours to upload videos onto YouTube. Oh my god, I started doing it at 5 o'clock last night and there's still one to go, so I'll get those put on those links emailed out as soon as it's all ready. But yeah, tech nightmare. Okay, then cross one leg over the other. Knee to floor first of all. Keep your hands behind your head. Try and keep your elbows on the floor if you can. So let's do a couple more in that direction. And then foot to floor. Oh, blimey, my back's stiff today. One more in that direction. And then change sides. So knee to floor first of all. Quite it's lovely out here. I'll set a jumper off soon. One more. And then foot to floor. Oh, my word. My back doesn't like that one. So if you're as tight as me, you'll find your arm lifting off the floor as you roll your foot to the floor. Try and resist that. Try and keep it on the floor. One more. Good. And then roll onto your side. So you're going to curl up, heels in line with your bum. You can have your head onto the floor. And then you're going to rotate your top arm over. Keep looking at your hand. And then back together. So rotate over and then back. So you can do this with a foam roller between your knees or a towel that stops your top hip from rolling back as much. Do 2 more. Good. Just go onto your back, arms out to the side, do a couple more rolls from side to side. And then I'm just gonna, so you can just roll straight over to the side. I'm just twisting around so you can see me easily. You're going to do the other arm. So heels in line with your bum, top arm over. You may find that one arm is much easier to move than the other, just like this. I miss Naomi. My upper back needs a pummeling. 2 more. Good. And then onto all fours. And just want you to arch and dip your back. So really push your upper back up and then dip. Do a couple more of those. And then 1 foot forward, other hand down, and do another big rotation. So this time, pushing your hand underneath. Oh, you don't have to make grunting noises like I am. Two more. And then change sides. Two more. Good, and then up you get. Well done. We'll stand up nice and tall, feet wide apart, arms stretched wide, and do some cross body touches. Like that. Time to get the hair tied back. So keep going. Really stretch your arms wide. Make sure that your arms don't come in together as you touch your opposite toe. Good. One more on each side, lovely. Good. Then into step backs. So stand on 1 foot, push your bum back and step back. Hopefully, you should be familiar with these. We've done quite a lot of these in the classes. Just think about balance. Sadly, mine appears to be no better after doing all that stuff on Saturday. Okay, core engaged. And change sides. Really keep your core nice and strong while you're doing this. Try not to wobble around too much. One more. Good. Right, next one. I'm going to do some side lunges. So rather than just doing one leg than the other, going to do alternate legs. So just pushing out to the side. Keep changing legs. So to start off with, don't worry about these lunges being too big. They should feel quite gentle. That's good. Keep going. Message. We're all good. Cool, well done. And then increase the lunge. Don't let yourself bend in half. You want to keep your torso really tall doing this. Keep going. One more on each leg. And then stand at the end of your mat. Bent leg walkouts. I'm doing this in most classes at the moment. I do like them. But bend your knees. Walk out into a straight arm plank. and then walk back up again. Do 5 of those. So if you find these really easy, then you can do it with straight legs. It's a little bit tougher. Go 5 of those. So I'm going to do 1 more, and I'm going to drop to my knees and stay down. Alternate arm and leg extensions. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Make sure your back's not dipped. Keep it nice and straight. Core engaged, and then extend. Alternate arm and leg. Nice and slow and steady. I'm just going to take my jumper off. Let's get them warm. So while you're doing this, think about what your hips are doing. Try not to let them wobble around too much. God, we'll get this jumper off with a headset on. Absolutely the worst jumper I own for that. Doesn't have a very big head opening. Right, keep going. So you don't want to let your hips roll around too much doing this. Try and keep them pointing down to the floor. 15 more seconds, well done. Good, that'll do. Right, let's go on to the first set. So kickstand again. Same position we did on Saturday morning, so that kickstand position. You've got front leg straight, back leg bent, kick down, and you're going to lower down into that position. But this time, it's your arms that are going to move. So you don't need any weight for this. You can hold light dumbbells if you want to, but you don't need it. You're going to hold yourself like that. So my back is pretty much flat to the floor, core engaged. I'm going to do a bent over fly, like that. So at the top of the movement, my arms aren't locked out straight. They're a little bit bent, just coming up to shoulder height. We're going to do 45 seconds on each leg. And you'll see what I mean when I say you don't actually need to hold any weight for this. The weight of your own arms moving up and down. So you should feel this in your upper back. And also your glute and your hamstring are the leg that you're standing on at the front. Keep going. I'm just going to watch you. Yeah, good, well done. 10 more seconds on that side. But keeping your core engaged all the time. And change sides. So 1 foot forward, push down, bend over. Off you go, 45 seconds. So I'm feeling this or between my shoulder blades, upper back. Keep going. Starting to get tired now. There's all sorts of ways you can do this. If you want to have a weight or resistance, you can put a resistance band under your foot. You can hold 2 tins of beans, bottles of water. And done, good. Next one, squats. So it's the first round of squats that we're doing, so I don't really mind how deep you go, but I just want you to keep your chest really high. Hold your arms out in front of you. You're going to squat down, thinking about chest height. So don't bend in half, like that. Keep your chest high, look straight ahead. It's 45 seconds for this. Well done. Again, if you have got light weights, you can hold them for this if you want to make it more challenging, but you don't have to. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and done. Right, kneeling down and up. You start kneeling, and you come up. So right leg came forward, right leg down, left leg up, left leg down, and keep changing that. So right leg up, right leg down, left leg up, left leg down. Sorry, it's a bit of coordination on a Monday morning, I do apologise. One more on each leg. Well done. And next time you stand up, stay standing. Perfect, good, well done. Next one, donkey kicks. So if you have a band, you can use this for this one if you want to. So I'll show you with the band, but you don't need it. Try and put this on without falling over now. Yeah. Onto all fours. So if you are using a band, even a looser one, you're not going to get as much of a range of movement. But so you kneel on one leg, keep your toes flexed up like that, and you kick up. So imagine you're balancing something on the sole of your foot. So onto all fours, and if you don't have a band, it's okay. Just do a bigger kick. Like that. Okay, off we go. Do 30 seconds on each leg. Just going to watch you. Well done. That's good, well done. So what you're trying to do for this is not lean. So you don't want to lean onto the leg that you're supporting yourself with. You don't want to lean into it. You want to keep that leg completely straight. Kick up and down. 3, 2, 1, change sides. Off you go. Again, remember, balancing something on the sole of your foot. I think something important like a glass of Prosecco. Ooh. 5 seconds. Good. Next one, again, if you've got the band, you can use it for this one. Doing a little curtsy lunge. I'll show you the band on. Is anyone using the band? So like that, and you duck behind you. So if you were at Run Fit on Saturday morning, we did this as a warm-up. So obviously with a band, it's a lot more challenging. If you're not using a band, is anyone not using a band? Yeah. So if you're not using a band, do a bigger movement. So you're really pushing back into the side. So increase your range of movement if you haven't got the band on, and that'll make it more challenging. Let's have a look. Nice, well done. That's it. Keep going. Ten more seconds. Blow my nose. Oh, one more on each leg. Good, and done. And now, straight arm plank. So if you have a band, you can put it around your ankles for this. I'm going to make it quite challenging, but you can give it a go. If not, don't worry. Straight arm plank, taking your leg out to the side. And it's very slow and steady. So if you have the band, you need to take it down to your ankles. Right, off we go. 30 seconds. Very steady. If you're using a band, you're not going to get a very big range of movement. That's absolutely fine, because it'll be a lot more challenging. Try to keep your hips low, don't let them come into the air. Hips low. 3, 2, 1. I'll do. Lovely, have a rest. We're going to repeat those. So if you have two light weights, you want to use them for the bent over fly, you can. You can use a band. I haven't got one that's loose enough, I don't think. Box of delights here. I'll show you with some light dumbbells. Right, kickstand again. So same as last time, stand on one foot, other behind, bend over, bring the weights up to shoulder height. Right, you all ready? You don't need weights. Simon running past. Right, get ready. 45 seconds on each side. Off you go. So just watch what your hands are doing. You don't want them to go too high above shoulder height. And your back should be quite close to the floor. Mocha, stop it. Just leave it. Constantly scratching. I just get rid of the dogs. Keep going. Go on, in you go. In, 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 in. 10 seconds. It's great working from home, isn't it? Change sides. We start tall, bend over, core engaged. Off you go. So if you are using weights, we find this a lot harder now, even without just the weight of your own arms. It starts to get very tiring. Keep going. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one, done, lovely. Right, next one, squats. So again, if you've got some light weights, you can hold them out in front of you. So I'm going to hold these pointing down that way. That's as comfortable for me. You can hold the weights that way. The thumb's pointing up if you want to. Right, let's go. And try keep my arms extended for as long as possible. And what's going to happen fairly quickly this morning, apparently, is my arms are going to fatigue. So when that happens, I'm going to hold the weights like that. So they're not tight to my chest, but my arms are bent. I'm going to try and hold them out for as long as possible though. Oh God. I'm just watching my watch now. Keep going. 15 seconds. Keep going. Kate, have you got beans? I love it. Why is it? Oh, tin tomatoes. Nice. And matching as well. I like it. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Kneel down and up. Were you all comfortable doing this one? Where you kneel? Anybody want an alternative to that? You okay? Yeah. I was thinking about you, Kate. Kate, do the backs. Do those again. I'll shout halfway. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So it's up with right, down with right, up with left, down with left. Well done. Halfway, Kate. One more. And then stay down, I think. Yes, donkey kicks. With or without band. So if you're using the band, it needs to go above your knees. Okay, 30 seconds on each leg. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Keep thinking about the leg that you're supporting yourself on. Try not to lean over onto it too much. And then your sole of your foot pointing up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Change sides and go. It's really warm today, isn't it? It's lovely. Okay, 3, 2, 1, done. Then curtsy, with or without the band. So if you've got the band, it'll be a small movement to the side. If you've got no band, extend the movement, bigger lunge backwards. Well done. 10 seconds. The old glutes working. 2, 1, done. And then straight on plank. Leg out to the side for 30 seconds. Use the band around your ankles if you've got it. 2, 1, off you go. So however you're doing this, with or without the band, try and keep the foot tap out to the side and back in as light as possible. Try not to let it just thump. So nice light tap. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good, have a rest. Next set. You're doing, there we go. So we're going to do static dead bugs, which we did last week, and reverse crunches. So it's static dead bugs for 45 seconds. Then, oh, I've missed one. So static dead bugs 45 seconds. Then you're going to put your arms out to the side, roll your knees slightly from side to side, and then do reverse crunches. You don't have to think about timing anything and time it all for you. I'll just demonstrate everything now. So static dead bug. Oh, that's better. Blinded. That's not any better. I might have to move to the next step. So basically you're lying like that, arms and legs up in the air. Keep an eye on what your thighs are doing. They should be vertical and push you back into the floor. You're just going to hold it. And if you want to make it more challenging, you just let your knees drop down a little bit as long as your back stays pushed to the floor. Then you're going to put your arms out to the side, feet together if you need to. You're just going to let your legs move very gently from side to side like that, trying to counteract that rotation with your other arm. And then from there, reverse crunches. It's all for time, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, and 20 seconds. So start with the dead bug. And this is my favourite. You can still see me. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, dead bug first of all. So on your back. Everyone good? Perfect. Right, let's start. 45 seconds. Arms in the air, legs in the air. Actually looking like a dead insect. So use your breathing. Each time you exhale, push your back further down to the floor. Do not let it arch. And if you feel that you can make it more challenging, just let your legs drop out a little bit further. Keep going. 10 seconds. Oh, hello abs. 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep your feet up. Bring your arms out to the side to stabilize you. Force your back onto the floor and then roll your legs from side to side. So if you want to make it a bit easier, keep your legs tight together. If you want to make it more challenging, have them slightly apart. And you're just gently rocking from side to side. So it's controlling this roll from side to side. Ten seconds. You can make it easier still by bringing your knees in towards your chest a bit more. Good, and then done. So now, take your arms down, close towards your side. We're going to do 20 seconds of reverse crunches. Off you go. So the idea for this is that you're not throwing your legs up into the air. Even if you get just a millimetre off the floor, that's fine. Keep going. 2, 1, done. Have a rest. Just check you're all okay doing those. Everyone all right doing those? So if you need, you shouldn't need a modification for the static dead bug or the rock from side to side because you can make that easier, but the reverse crunch, if you struggle with that, then you can just do some foot taps instead. So if the reverse crunch was too much, just do those. So you're just tapping your heel to the floor. They're a bit easier. Right, we're going to do that again, 5 seconds. So dead bug first of all, 2, 1, go. So this second set, I think you can cope with it. Drop your legs down to the floor. It's just your back you're watching out for. If it starts to arch, bring your legs back in. So you shouldn't feel this in your back at all. It should all be at the front or your tummy. Oh, it's hard today. "15 seconds. The blooming sitting I was doing yesterday. Sitting is evil. "5 seconds, and then you're going to do the rock from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms to the side, and then just roll. Remember, feet together makes it easier. Bring your knees in towards your chest makes it easier. Almost there. 5 seconds. And then either reverse crunch or foot drop. I'll show the foot drop on this one. Okay, 20 seconds, off you go. Three, 2, 1. Stay on your back, hug your knees into your chest. I'm doing one more set of those. So for the last set, I'll show you easy modifications and harder ones if you need them. Okay, keep resting. Another 15 seconds and we'll do one more set of those. All right. It's quite nice lying on your back, isn't it? Okay, get ready. Dead bugs. Off you go. So again, if you want to make it harder, just drop your legs down. As long as your back's on the floor, that's fine. If you want to make it easier, pull them in. Use your breathing as well. As your abs start to get tired, breathe out through pursed lips and really push your back down. 15 seconds. And 2, 1, done. Arms down, roll from side to side. Off you go. Keep going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then last one, either reverse crunches or alternate leg drop. 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1. Done. How you doing? Right. How are your abs? Right, last little set to finish off with, just a little bit of a cool down before we stretch. So I want you to do alternate arm and leg tucks first of all. So over onto your front. You can stretch, tuck, stretch, and then down. Stretch, tuck, stretch, and down. Doing it for 1 minute. Off you go. Keep it nice and steady. Slow and steady. Stretch, and then down. Stretch, tuck, stretch, and down. Keep it going. So watch your hand and foot position. You don't want your hand going much higher than your shoulder, and you want to try and keep your foot at bum height. And really extend. Reach into your hand and your foot. Keep going. 15 more seconds. And then you're going to roll onto your back. Good, done. Onto your back. Bridge. The arms up above your shoulders. Push your hips up. Roll your back down. Push your hips up. Roll down. Off we go. 1 minute. Nice high hips. Core engaged at the top. Roll your back to the floor. Push up again. Just think about your core all the time. Strong at the top and the bottom. Keep going. Twenty more seconds. Good, and done. And then last exercise before we stretch. All the way down onto your side. So you can either have your head in your hand, or you can have your hand on the floor and rest your head down like that. Other hand on the floor to stabilize you. So both legs straight out. If you look along your body should be in a straight line from your shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. I'm going to put my head all the way down there, hopefully not going to dislodge my earpiece. And then take the top leg up and then back. I'm just going to raise and lower your top leg. So my foot is not active, it's loose. Just raise and lower as much as you can. So hopefully you should feel it in the side of your bum. It's my left leg, so I'll feel nothing for about half an hour. My right leg takes about 3 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Don't roll over. You're going to take your top leg forward and your other leg is going to be slightly back, and then you're going to raise your lower leg up and down. So my foot is actually active on this one. I haven't got it just flopping down, it's staying flexed. My inner thighs don't like that this morning. Oh, blimey, because I've been running again. 15 more seconds. So you won't be able to raise your leg up very high in this position because your top leg inhibits it a bit, but that's okay, just as much as you can. 3, 2, 1, done. Roll over. So all the way down. Head resting on your hand. Make sure you're in a straight line. Top leg back. So don't roll over. You want to try and keep one hip on top of the other, and then raise and lower. So you need to try and fight to keep one hip stacked on top of the other one. That's the bit that's going to get your core working. Ten seconds. Oh. Side feels totally different. 3, 2, 1, done. So take top leg forward, back leg back a little bit, and then raise and lower. Off you go. We're just doing one set of these, but if you're watching this on the recording or you want to do it again, then you can do 2 or 3 sets of this if you want to. Five more seconds, and then you can roll straight over into child pose. 2, 1, done. I'm going to unmute as well. Well done. Where are we? Unmute. Well done.
Hello.
Child pose.
Oh, nice.
The best bit. Kate, was your back all right doing the that harder core set in the middle?
Yes, thanks. My back was
Good.
fine.
Good.
I couldn't feel the glutes firing, unfortunately, like you. It takes a little while to wait for that last bit, but I could feel it. I don't know what you call it when we're kind of bent over slightly and doing one foot behind.
Yeah, the kickstand. That's one of the most effective ones, I think. It really works.
Really feel that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good, and then push up into cat stretch. So the that lying one, you probably need to do it for about a minute, maybe even longer on each leg. But we're using that as a bit of a cool down today. But you can do it for longer if you really want to.
Okay.
Right, tuck your toes under, push up. Oh, hamstrings, calves. Oh, blimey. I've done more running this week, and I really know about it. Right, then drop down onto your knees, hip flexor stretch. So take the foot forward and out to the side and push forward. Well done. I'm going to try and get those last recordings up so I can send an email this morning. Hi, Eloise. How is she?
We resorted to a pineapple.
Let's have a look. You're in the sunshine. I can't see. Oh. So you're not tempted to get one of those baby flower headbands then?
No, we just do the pineapple.
Change sides. That is one baby fashion that had I had daughters, would definitely not have followed. The whole big headband thing. Oh no. Not sure. The have you seen some of them? They're like kind of turbans. Extraordinary.
they go through the different phases at school with, I mean, you know, school-age children with stupid bloody hairbands. They get on my nerves.
Really?
Yeah, they
Change
all.
sides.
Yeah, fashion is just ridiculous. Stupid big hairbands.
The padded Alice bands off of the 80s are back in fashion again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Turning those things around.
Oh,
I know.
no.
I
They
know.
were never good.
They weren't, were they? The Sloane Rangers.
Yeah. We need our set of pearls as well.
Yeah, pie crust collar.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Being attacked by a black beast.
Oh no. You made the mistake of lying down in your garden.
Mine's in my ear, very interesting.
Both of the dogs are shut away. Change sides. They're just concerned about you, I think. When you lie on the floor and start making grunting noises, I think
Are they
something
looking at
terribly
you?
wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're up for play, aren't you, if you're on their level?
Either that or
Yeah.
you're very distressed and need protecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie. Little bubba.
Kate, have you got any news on moving?
No, everything. Well, we have got somebody coming round to look at our house in Portrait Way later on this week.
Okay, right, done. Go on, stretch to finish off with so you can kneel or stand for this.
I think our original buyers are going to pull out. They haven't actually
No.
formally done it, but they're saying that they think property prices are going to drop, and so they think they've offered too much.
Well, it's a gamble, but
The trouble is they've got a 3-year-old, so they're not in any great rush to get in because of the school catchment.
no. Change sides. I mean, they could well be right, but then also, if we go into a recession and people stop building new homes, it could go the other way.
Yeah, but we've got a decent offer on my dad's house,
Okay, that's good.
so which seems to suggest that maybe property prices will be holding their own pretty much.
I reckon they will.
I reckon there isn't enough housing
don't
stock
think
to
they'll
change
go
it. Change sides.
Somebody out there will pay what it's worth, what it is, should be.
Exactly. Right, up we get. Deep breath in. Exhale and roll down. And then stretch up again. And done.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Well done this morning.
Oh, I like a nice Monday morning, just a little gentle wake up. It's lovely.
It's exactly how it feels. Exactly.
Oh, it's so nice.